This is iOS 18 Public Beta 1, which is basically Developer Beta 3. I have it running on iOS and I have it running on iPad OS. Basically, it's the same thing, pretty much on both. You get a few little additions on the iPad, and the iPhone basically, has all the new features that you would expect. So such as, let's do an example here. Let's go to Control Center, for example. So on the phone, you have all the Control Center here, and that runs exactly the same as your Control Center on the iPad. So they have the same functions there. You get the new password app on both. You can see that I have the new password app. You now have a calculator on the iPad, which is a full set calculator, but also has these functions here: basic, scientific, and also math notes. And math notes allows you to write out your notes, and it gives you the answers and so forth. So you have the new calculator. That's something that iPads did not have before. The calculator on the phone will run pretty much exactly the same. You have the exact same thing: basic, scientific, and math notes. So you can pretty much sync them together, which is awesome. Now, reminders and calendar are now joined into one. So when you open up the calendar, which I'm not going to do right now because I got a lot of personal events in there, but you'll see your reminders there. You can even add reminders there. So if you didn't want to use the reminders app on its own, you could pretty much do everything through the calendar app. And that's going to put this app, Fantastical, probably out in the dust. I don't know if people are still going to use it. We'll see. The photos have been revamped, so you've got a lot of revamping here, a lot of different layouts, depending on where your shared stuff is. You even get down here wallpaper suggestions. So you got a whole new layout here for the Photos app. Maps is going to have a lot more features in there. We don't have as much right now with the beta, but it's going to have a lot more. You also have in here where you can now resize your widgets. You can also resize certain apps. So if an app has, which I don't have any apps in here right now, but if an app has the same little circle on the bottom, you can actually resize it. And that means you can turn apps into widgets and widgets into apps, pretty much. And that's an awesome feature too as well with this feature. Now, you're also going to get RCS messaging within your iMessage. So it'll work pretty much the same as your iMessages do, but with someone with an Android device. Now, there's a lot more features that iOS 18 is going to bring. Those are a few of my favorites and ones that I like. As the betas keep going through, because we have the whole month of August until September, I'll come back and give you guys more videos, show you some more other areas that I like, other areas that have been improved, and that way you can get a feel for iOS 18. So when it does come out in September, you can go ahead and install it and try them all out. So this is pretty much a preview. We've only had the public beta for a couple of days, so I've been trying it out. So as more betas come out, as more features are added, I'll go ahead and come back here. I'll give you guys more videos, show you more of what's going on, and then let you know when the actual public release date is in September, along with the iPhone 16s, which you're going to want to go Pro or Pro Max, and the new Apple Watch Ultra 3, which is another one that should be coming out in the fall. We might also see new iPad minis, possibly some new AirPods, and who knows what else Apple's going to bring out. All right, if you liked the video, guys, don't forget, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I will come back and give you more iOS 18 updates and previews.